Hey y'all, it's Abundant Empress Tarot back to do another reading. We're going to do a past, present, future type read. Alright, Spirit, give me what the collective, where they was at, what was they was doing, what happened in the past. Give me the past energy. A lot was going on apparently, honey. A lot. Truth. Some truth was revealed. You realized the truth about yourself, another person, a situation, a scenario, wherever you was at, a connection, a relationship. You realized the truth of something. And in their present, this truth brought about some type of grief that y'all are still currently in. And in the future, the possible income, all right, outcome, future energy, fearless love, honey, fearless love, truth. I already expounded on that. That's in your past energy. You had to realize the truth. In order for you to move forward, this truth had to come in. Clarify what this truth was. It was the mark of a completion. This truth allowed for certain things to come in for you, whether you realize it or not. Everything came full circle. For some of y'all. Some of y'all was wondering why certain things were happening to you or why certain things never happened for you. And it was because something was hidden behind the scenes from you. And now it has been revealed. You can't go back. Anything else with this truth card? Ace of Wands. This truth sparked a new beginning. A restart. A do-over. For some of y'all. What's this grief? Oh, some of y'all are grieving what you have to let go, what you have to leave behind. Yeah, some of y'all are grieving what you had to leave behind, what you have to leave behind, or what you endured. Some of y'all are grieving the old you. Some of y'all are grieving people that you may have to leave behind and walk away from. Even if this ending is necessary and this cycle is completed, there were some good parts in it, and you have to grieve it, and you have to learn how to navigate without it anymore. That person, place, or thing. Interesting. Ooh. Like I said, with the Judgment card. That's the Judgment card. Y'all gotta make it. The Divine is making it a judgment, and y'all have to get in alignment with the judgment the Divine is making, or you're making it a judgment on what needs to be done, or what no longer serves you, what is no longer in alignment. It could be friends. They're just not growing at all, or on the level that you are on. You may have to distance yourself from them in a particular way. Maybe not completely cut them off, but you can't talk about. As you grow, certain things you can't talk about with certain people because they're just not going to understand it from the lack of a better term, their limited view. Does that make sense? Their limited understanding. And then their refusal. They're not bad people. They just refuse. They're closed-minded. They refuse to learn anything new. And honestly, it's not your job to teach them. Especially if they're not open to it. It's just not where they are in this particular part of the journey. So sometimes you may have to distance yourself, and that is rough. Because you're like, dang, I want them to come with me, and they can't. And it is heartbreaking sometimes, knowing and seeing that a person is just not on the same path as you. Even if it's family. You know that they could benefit from the knowledge you've gained, the truth that you've gained, the truth that you now see, but they're just not in the headspace. They might be scared to see it, or they may see it and ignore it, or they're just not open and ready for it. So there is a grieving process that some of y'all are going through right now concerning that. Or you're grieving what you thought you knew. Some of y'all had the wool pulled over your eyes, especially if this is a family situation. And you're grieving what you thought was. And now that you know the truth. Okay, clarify this fearless love. 10 of Cups, honey. Y'all moving forward. This is the possible outcome. Page of Wands, y'all running with it. Some information that came in about you, honey. That truth. It ignites and it sparks this fearless love that you have for life now. Now that you know the truth, stand in your truth, you can move along in your life with this fearless love for yourself, for life in general, for your future. You love your future and it's not even here yet. The love that you exude from you. It's emotional fulfillment, that fearless love. Loving yourself unapologetically. And just loving life and loving what life has to offer you. With the 2 of Cups. Love is in your future, baby. One way or the other. How you view that 10 of Cups, if you don't want children, but you still want that partner. If you don't want marriage, that's on you, but you still want that partner. A lot of people still want a life companion, that partnership, to be emotionally fulfilled. Whatever works for you, no judgment from me. Some of y'all might not want children, but you still want that happy ending, whatever that happy ending is for you. And that is in your future. And if it is children, and if it is marriage, the traditional way, it's in your future. But y'all going in it with open eyes. Y'all going in it to self-aware. With self-love. Y'all not going into it because it's a trend or because your mama did it and your grandmama did it and everybody else did it. No, you're going into it your way. That makes sense? You may be choosing whatever this truth is. It ignites this passion for you to maybe heal your lineage. Heal yourself so that your lineage doesn't have to go through some of this. Or at least start that maybe ending a cycle that is completion. That's what that completion is. Because, this is not a karmic cycle per se. But a particular cycle has ended. It's completed. Now that you know the truth and now that you have decided and made a decision to do something different. Some of y'all, now that I say this, some of y'all may be grieving that your mother didn't experience it or your father didn't experience it. Or they were like, that's heartbreaking to you. Your grandmother, your aunts, your elders can't experience what you are experiencing, or didn't have the opportunity to experience what you were experiencing. That makes sense? With the Nine of Swords, y'all are still, yeah. This truth was a good thing, but it's still, it hurts. But y'all gathering information. Y'all curious. That's why some of y'all clicked on this read. Y'all curious on what the future holds. Y'all curious, despite of all this grief, you're curious of what this truth will mean for you. You're trying to learn how to get past this truth, how to understand it more. Yeah. Y'all are in a learning process right now, on a learning phase. Y'all are a student of the divine. You're a student of life at this point. But y'all in the right spot. Yep. That was a quick read. Past, present, future. Some of y'all are in this phase. Some of y'all are in certain phases. Some of y'all are transitioning from each phase as I speak. Some of y'all are already in this fearless love energy. You know your lives. I don't. Some of y'all are in this grieving stage. Even though that truth was necessary and it came out, it still hurt. Or the other scenarios I said too. You know, I'll be channeling. I don't remember what I said. But it did say something about y'all grieving that you can't take other people with you. And that's bothering you. It's keeping you up at night. Y'all are in your head a lot. Because this, about what was revealed about yourself, about your family, about a person, about a relationship, about a connection. About an institution or a foundation. Yeah. Y'all are in your heads. There's a lot of swords. A lot goes on. But it's major and it's necessary with this judgment card. I'm leaving. I'm out of here because I'm talking and I'm rambling. And then at the bottom of the deck, celebration. Y'all overcome this. It's clear that you do. All right. If you like the video, if this reading resonated with you, any part, all of it, a little bit of it, the past, the present, even though this is in the past, this could be your present energy right now. And this past energy is foretelling the future with this Ace of Wands in the World card. All right, I'm done. I'm rambling and I'm finna go to bed. I'm Abundant Empress Tarot. Until next time, bye y'all.